Hello, everyone. I'm Rebecca Weber, and this is your Better for America AMAC Newsline Special. On Monday, in a major legal victory for former President Donald Trump, a U.S. District Court judge in Florida granted Trump's request to appoint a special master to review the materials taken from his Mar-a-Lago home last month. District Judge Aileen Cannon's ruling means that rather than the FBI and the DOJ officials reviewing the evidence seized from Trump's property and deciding what falls under attorney-client privilege, a third-party attorney from outside the government must be brought in to make that determination. Justice Department officials had argued that the appointment of a special master was unnecessary, as they had already assigned a so-called filter team. But Cannon explicitly rejected that argument, noting that even some of the more than 500 documents marked by the filter team that should have been off limits had already been viewed by investigators, undermining the integrity of the entire investigation and casting doubt on the Biden administration's narrative about the motivation for the raid. The fact that the DOJ appointed a filter team should itself raise concerns from every American. The search warrant the FBI obtained for Mar-a-Lago compound also went far beyond Trump's semi-official and partially government-funded office, and instead allowed agents to rifle through every nook and cranny of the 62,000-square-foot compound, from Melania Trump's closet drawers to Trump's 16-year-old son's bedroom. The inventory of materials taken reveals that the search was hardly contained to things relevant to the Justice Department's investigation, listing news articles dating back to the 1900s and even articles of clothing, passports, tax accounting information, even medical charts were seized from Trump's home, all under the auspices of recovering classified information. That the Justice Department would now so vigorously oppose the appointment of a special master after clearly exceeding the scope of their investigation should be puzzling. What is the harm that they are so worried about? Did the Department of Justice consult with members of the White House prior to filing this warrant? Did DOJ consult with outside Democrat lawyers? As bad as things may seem right now, it could get even worse should the Biden administration choose to move forward with a grand jury indictment of Trump. A grand jury must only find that there exists evidence of probable cause before issuing an indictment, which is a much lower standard of proof than the beyond a reasonable doubt standard required for conviction in a criminal trial. If a grand jury returned an indictment, the DOJ would have full discretion over whether to issue a summons or warrant to compel Trump to appear in a D.C. court. Former President Trump could be marched out of Mar-a-Lago in handcuffs, no doubt in front of dozens of CNN and MSNBC news cameras. The Biden DOJ is attempting to play investigator, judge, and jury. Americans of both political parties are right to be deeply alarmed and frightened by this development, the most shocking violation of democratic norms by an administration seemingly hell-bent on using the power of the federal government to silence all dissent. I'm Rebecca Weber, and this is your Better for America special, sponsored by AMAC Newsline. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you next time.